Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? So you have now tuned into my Real Housewives of Atlanta recap. Um, so I don't know if I heard him come on and say, Andy, I heard him come on and say this is a 4-part reunion. I'm like, really? Y'all doing too much. Like, I really thought they was going to get to the real good stuff this particular episode, but this episode was like hardly anything. I just felt like this was like a filler. Like, they're just dragging it along. I hate when reunions are more than 2 parts. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's unnecessary and you're just trying to get more views or something, and maybe you don't have anything lined up as yet to take the place of this. You know what I mean? Anyways, since I said I was going to do it, I'm going to do it. But if next week ain't the right one where it's talking about something, I ain't going to do it until number 4. Okay? But we'll see. All right. So Andy, he came on, like I said, he said it's a 4-part. And I'm just like, okay. Candy, we kind of started off right from where we left off, where Candy was saying that she donated $5,000 to the fund of Porsha when she was doing Celebrity Apprentice because she wanted to see her win. And Andy did mention, like, don't you feel like if she helped you, and also she mentioned that, who else helped her? That Phaedra helped her. Don't you see, like, these people were actually your friends or whatever? She was like, well, that was at that point. I'm talking about our situation right now. Phaedra mentions that at all times she does feel like certain women bully Porsha. She said especially Kenya. Kenya, of course, she defended herself and said no, she doesn't, and she tried to say things about Porsha, even though Porsha wasn't the one that even mentioned it. I'm just like, girl, here we go again. I did like the fact that Andy, he made it clear that Matt actually did not put his hands on Kenya, because I feel like she's really trying to ride the domestic violence train and she's trying to have a cause or something to stand behind. And it's like at the end of the day, you know, it's like that's not what exactly happened to you. Like, yes, he probably verbally abused you, but I don't think that she was exactly innocent in it either. You know what I mean? But then again, he has had some kind of questionable things that he did, like how he slapped up the driver, but he said the driver tried to put the thing on his face. I mean, I'll slap somebody too if they try to, you know, mess up my face or something, or put a window and kind of shut your face there. So I don't know. I guess it just kind of depends on which side you're on, or which side of the fence you're on. You know what I mean? Which side you're looking from. Because depending on how something went down and how your perception is, that's what you think happened. So Andy did ask why, Kenya, he asked her why it was that she had revealed the secrets that she knew about Sharee when Sharee apparently didn't tell anybody these things about her domestic violence situation. And she just says that she was upset that Sharee had said that she provoked Matt, so that's kind of why it slipped out or it came out or whatever. Which, that's still, at the end of the day, that's like a whole different spectrum. She's saying that, okay, you probably provoked. I mean, a lot of people think the same exact thing, that you probably provoked him. So for her to kind of throw that in there was, I don't know, that was really low. And now it pretty much affects her whole entire family. So some tea was revealed that Matt said that he was actually booked and hired by Kenya to be the love interest, but she denies it and just says that these are the things she has to deal with him, and he just puts stuff up and then he deletes it eventually. She says that she has tolerance for Matt because she loved and cared for him, but she doesn't do that with anybody else, because, especially not with Porsha, because she don't really have any type of real relationship with Porsha. So now it looks like Phaedra and Apollo are officially divorced, but then Kenya, she reveals that they are really not, because she used like stage name or his TV name as opposed to using his real official name. So he had to like contest to it, and they're really not divorced as yet. So according to Kenya, and I didn't see Miss Parks deny what she was saying too much. She tried to say a little something here or there, but it wasn't really a powerful type of denial. You know what I mean? So one of the final segments or parts that they showed was Sharee and Bob. And you know, that kind of touched me and really like hit home because the part where she was sitting in the car with him and he just kind of, and he says to her, like, did I ever hit you? And she says, yeah, like she tried not to say it, but he asked her legit questions like, damn, should I be on TV? And should I really like say no just to protect you, or should I just say the truth? So I guess she decided to say the truth. And then he's like, I did. And then he's like, I ever choked you, or whatever he said. And then he's like, oh, well, maybe I should have did it harder. Like, what? And she says that he probably just kind of forgot where he was at or something, because throughout all these times that we saw him, and you know everything that she said about him leaving her, she never mentioned that. And she said she really was trying to protect her mother because her mother didn't know. She tried to protect her family and protect him as well. And it kind of like just came out there. Came out pretty much twice. It came out with Kenya, and then it came out again with him. And you could tell that that's something that it really hurt her. It really was personal to her, and she probably didn't realize that this would actually come out. And now she realizes that she's going to have to talk to her kids about it, because she's always probably kept this from them as well. And she just always, from what she was saying, she wanted to be strong. She holds the weight of the world on her shoulders. He left her like and never came back. And then Andy says, like, why would you, like, he asks a good question, like, why would you even consider taking him back when he's done all this to you? And I think it seems like from what she said, it's from familiar I can't say it now. She's familiar with him. My tongue is all twisted, y'all. Familiarity. All right, I'm not going to do it no more. She's familiar with him, and on top of that, it was just like she kind of had in her head that they can be like, you know, the nice family, her kids, and him. And I think that that's what she was kind of caught up in, because it's many times, like, even though I personally didn't know about the abuse, she never mentioned it. Even when I seen her like kind of taking him back, I'm just like, you know, somebody cheated on you so many times. They hurt you. They talk bad about you, and they left you there with nothing, and they was getting good money, didn't pay child support, didn't do anything, and you putting them on the show. And on top of that, you know, she giving him work because he's only there because of her. And you saying that you're going to consider having this person live with you and enjoy all the perks of you having to be a strong black woman and do things on your own. It's crazy, you know. But I guess it was kind of, her judgment was kind of clouded just because she wanted that union. She wanted to be a real housewife, you know, the official title maybe. But I think this has definitely been an eye-opening experience for her, and now she's probably going to kind of change the way she looks at certain things, you know. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That's pretty much my quick recap. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Later.